Impoverished in pocket, not in spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is eSportsMonies, ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to my guide to jungling Huskar. So, Huskar is an incredible jungler. Please forgive the fact that there is no sound going on in the background from the game. Normally it's just there, but very quiet. This time it's been disabled because I accidentally had my mic on while I was recording the footage, so you can actually hear my hands like mashing on the keyboard, so cut that out. So anyway, the way that you jungle this hero is you cliff jungle him and you kite jungle him, and you're going to max out your passive by level 7. You're going to get a point in your W to start out, your Burning Spears. Please note that the range on Burning Spears is 450, the range on Iron Talon is 350, and the range on your right click is 400. If you have auto cast enabled, your attack range is 400. If you're pressing W, the hotkey W, and then clicking on someone, your range is actually 50 longer. This is very useful because, as you just saw, I was able to attack that creep that I normally wouldn't be able to get in my attack range because I had that off. Now, because the duration of the burn lasts 8 seconds, when you reach 42 seconds, you're going to want to disable any autocast. You're going to want to stop casting Burning Spears so that you don't mess up your stack. Now, you go ahead and get your stack here, kill both of these hard camps, and then from here on out you're going to put a point into your passive, Berserker's Blood, whenever you have the ability to, and you're going to put a single point in Inner Vitality at level 4. This will help you in some clutch jungling situations. I like to have a value point of it early on, and yeah, so you want to point it by level 10 anyway. So after you hit level 7, you have a point in your W, a point in your Q, your passive is maxed, and a point in your ultimate. You're going to go ahead and max out your Burning Spears by level 10. So you'll have that completely maxed out, and then you'll also get the talent at level 10 that gives you plus 5 DPS to your Burning Spears, so you now do a boatload of damage. You're only going to be about level 7 or level 8 by the time we're done with this guide, which is going to be 8 minutes in, and at that time you're going to have a pair of brown boots, an armlet, and an Iron Talon. So this is basically an armlet rush with the brown boots, and as soon as we have the armlet and the brown boots, we can start going to lane and ganking. From then on, you can get Boots of Travel or you can get Power Treads, and some people then prefer to get a Windlace on top of that just so you have the move speed to catch up to people. But seeing as you have your awesome ult that lets you jump on people, you're mostly going to be using that to initiate. Now, so see, I'm pretty low here, so I'm going to go to a different camp and heal up with tangos before attempting to fight that one, because that's a kite camp. This is also a kite camp. It's significantly weaker, but it's still a kite camp. And then these two camps are cliff jungling camps where I can just hit them with impunity, unless I get a troll camp. Now, I got kind of lucky with this run, I have to admit. I didn't get any trolls. I wasn't really looking for that, and I wasn't too concerned with it. If you get a troll camp at level 1, it's a little more challenging. You got to use the Fog of War and the evasion to your advantage, but if you get them after your level 4, then you can just turn on your Inner Vitality and you don't really care. The benefit of having Inner Vitality relatively early is that it'll synergize well with your low hit point attack buff, and you can combine this with your W to make sure that you're constantly at low health. Now remember that your W burns stacks, so you want to get as many stacks on enemies possible so you can just continually attack them, and they'll continually add to this debuff. The debuff has a 8-second duration, so you'll just keep stacking more and more Burning Flames charges on them. But do remember that it's magic damage, so that means that you have an increased incentive not to use it on Mud Golems because it does way less damage because they have awesome resistance. So now you can see me using Inner Vitality and fighting here in a situation where I just wouldn't be able to. Inner Vitality's regeneration at level 1 is pretty poor, but remember, it gives you a much larger effect when you're at low health, so that's really good with Huskar jungle because you want to be at low health so that you can kill things fast. He's a hero. I don't build lifesteal on this hero because I really prefer to get the lifesteal talent. The lifesteal talent doesn't even act as an orb effect. So if you got another orb, like a Desolator or an Eye of Skadi, then you can stack that with your passive lifesteal. You don't have to spend the gold on the lifesteal. It's an awesome talent for the hero. So those are the talents that I typically get at 10 and 15. Level 20 talent doesn't matter as much because if you're playing Huskar correctly, the game should be getting close to over by the time you're level 20 because you should be running around fighting everyone all the time. This is an incredibly easy way to get Huskar to level 8 with an armlet and basic boots that are pretty... From there, it's an easy step to upgrade them to treads. the thing you have to practice that this guide doesn't teach you is how to toggle your armlet. Once you get armlet toggling down, this hero is so incredibly overpowered. It's so incredibly easy to farm MMR and farm wins with the hero. But hopefully this will get you it'll get you in a comfortable speed and at a comfortable degree of skill to a place where you can constantly and consistently have armlet before you leave the jungle. And again, you see I didn't fight the troll camp there because I was a little bit low, don't have the mana for inner vitality, and I don't want to get hit by those trolls because they will hit me there. That hard camp's actually one of the worst camps to sort of jungle if you're ranged. So I hope you find this guide useful. I know it's kind of a shock that I put out 2 guides in one day. Sorry about the in-game sound again, but I figured you'd rather not hear that than also hear my keyboard sound quietly in the background. My name is eSportsMonies, ESM Mac10, whatever you want to call me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and if you want to support me further, you can click on any of the Amazon referral links in the video description and buy literally anything on Amazon. Costs you the same price, and it supports me. So thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace out, guys.